The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. And we're live on EA TV. Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. If anything seems to get better with age, Raúl Jiménez. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why...
Stuart, a chance! A goal! They've opened the scoring in the derby, and I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
What can Chelsea do from this position? And passing it through. Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Adama. Smith Rowe. In possession, Adama. And threading it through. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
So the final whistle, and that's not how Chelsea fans were scripting it in their minds. A defeat. I wonder what you thought about their overall performance.
Well, we talked before the game about their defensive record, but they were given a really difficult time today, and I think we must give a lot of credit to the opposition. They played with such a lot of pace and skill.
The game the fans have been waiting impatiently for. Now it's almost here, and both teams know they had better be ready as soon as the referee's whistle sounds. A fabulous prospect. The match is live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Ipswich Town taking on Chelsea.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Against Fulham, how do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, a 2-1 defeat at home is what they deserve, really. However, they do have a lot of quality in this team with individuals who
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart! A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Nkunku. Can he find the right pass? Sancho. And it's opening up. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Who knows, maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Can he convert? And nicely parried away. So, corner to Chelsea. It's side, but it's not over for them. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Playing it in, and able to get a body in the way. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Is this the moment? Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Beautiful pass. This could be troublesome. Real chance. And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all.
Technique is brilliant.
So the final whistle and a story of parity. Even Steven between the two sides. I wonder what you made of Chelsea's performance.
Well, Derek, I think you have to say it's a point game, don't you? Far from the easiest game, but they kept fighting until the very end, believing that they would get another chance, and it's probably the fair result in the end.
Well, I think when we analyse it all, Stuart, we saw flashes of what he's capable of.
Well, he didn't have his best game, but he still had one or two good moments, enough to get his team a draw.
Two sides ready to give it their all in what promises to be 90 minutes of end-to-end football. Stay with us for every kick of the ball.
We're at Selhurst Park today, a stadium famed for its special atmosphere. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the former England striker Sue Smith for commentary. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Crystal Palace and they take on Chelsea.
Well, thanks as always, Guy. It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere. Three central defenders, the two holding midfielders keeping it quite tight at the back.
Oh, they could score here, Sue. Dear, oh dear. Not a good attempt.
He's just gone for power, hasn't he? He's caught it well enough, but it's not even close in the end.
Nicely sets it up. And that's not a bad save at all. A chance to get something going here. This has to be. And the first blow is delivered. 1-0.
Well, here we can see it again. Sometimes when you're through 1v1, it's easy to be caught in two minds. He was just really composed and the keeper had no chance.
He takes aim. In it goes. Level once again. What a game this is turning out to be.
Well, here's the replay, and it's an inch-perfect pass this is. Shows great awareness to set up the chance. And the finish, it's hit with some power, some precision. Certainly a player in confident mood.
And he has been punished. A huge mistake any way you slice it. And the reaction speaks 1,000 words.
Well, here you can see it again. It's poor from the keeper. Sometimes you just have to clear your lines. He doesn't. He dawdles on the ball and gets caught. It's a bad goal to concede that.
Players waiting in the centre. Chance for the equaliser. Oh, really good goalkeeping there. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. What a chance. Oh, great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Not long left. They need something to happen from this corner now.
They know how important that was.
Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
Yeah, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little off the pace for me. Obviously a disappointing result, but the key thing is that they bounce back now as they can't afford a repeat next time out.
Well, he really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent.
He was certainly one of the standouts, a threat throughout, just never stopped running, and when the chances came, he took them well.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the FA Cup to bring you today. Stuart, what are you expecting to see? Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Can they forge ahead? And there's a quality defenders will set up today.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball...
In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, no card, just a warning. And Stuart, you're furrowing your brow.
Well, he's got away with that one. He hasn't even got a yellow card. That's a very strange decision, I would say.
Artist at work. What a goal it was!
Well, let's look at this again. It's a great bit of skill because he has to get both topspin and side spin on the ball at the same time. Look how much bend he gets on that. Excellent goal.
Finishing touch, just what the doctor ordered.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
Trying to open them up. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Full time, and it's Chelsea who progress.
Yeah, I thought it was a fairly comfortable win in the end. They played really attractive football at times, and there were some good individual performances. They'll certainly be happy going into the next round.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Have you got time for just a few questions? Thanks so much for your time. That's all the questions we have for you.
person. I love the man I become, don't wanna see the hood version. I came from nothing, now I'm splurging on Rodeo. My wife is whiter than but she not woke, she was never sleep. Boy on the creek like Tom York. At Wally's where he got me sniffing the court. Grew up with nothing, we ain't even had child support. Sipping and fit like I just pleaded. These pathetic and copacetic. Never thought I grew up to be a rap star. Little Bobby and Mastros eating caviar. True story. Logic known for staying positive like dad's on more. At least I think I miss, I know I miss, I'm off the grid. Think I'm on an interstellar mission once again. A 5'10" assassin lighting them up like Edison. Nowadays rappers are hot commodity. Follow me on this interdimensional odyssey. Bumpin' Bowie oddity, a prodigy. I gotta be on. What's up? I'm the fifth element, the ultimate being free in your mind. Around what I'm trying to say is clear as day. I came to body the track like Conor, whipping the bike with the baddie on the back. Let me get it like that. Once I write that, I recite that. I be like that. I'ma need that back. Don't need no stack. Yeah, that's a fact. R A W T P A C K. Yeah, that's the pack. We bringing it back like Nazareth. They mad at this. The catalyst. Give what your status is. A Vatican cadaver. This the saddest part is you'll never decipher this poetic puzzle. A muzzle needed like Hannibal Lecter. Far from a lecture. Here to protect you if you need it. Pick up the pen and then bleed it. Pick up the mic and then read it. We do the show then repeat it for the people